DCD Heavy Engineering is rated as the largest mechanical manufacturing concern in Africa and is an expert in the production of engineered heavy mechanical equipment for the mining, steel and power generation sectors. The division has leveraged over 6 decades of experience, skills, technology and machinery to establish itself as a respected global industry leader at the forefront of technology. It boasts over 75,000 square meters of unique, world-class manufacturing facilities in Vereeniging and Vanderbijl Park, 65 kilometers south of Johannesburg. Heavy Engineering has manufactured many of the components for the majority of South Africa's coal-fired power stations. Today it undertakes work for clients in the coal, hydro, nuclear and wind energy sectors, and its manufacturing processes are based on international standards, accreditations and world best practices. Recent projects include Eskom's OCGT power stations, Medupi, Kusile, spiral casings for the Ingula hydro power station, as well as tower structures for wind energy converters. During the period from 1973 to 1990, DCD Heavy Engineering's facilities were engaged in the manufacturing of a range of equipment and components, both small and large, for 22 of the emerging power stations. These included some of the biggest in the world at 600 megawatt per generator. All components were manufactured in accordance with European standards, and the quantity of work during this period enabled the development of a core of expertise within the company. Although the opportunities and exposure to nuclear within South Africa have been limited to date, DCD has also participated in each of the South African nuclear projects. These include the uranium enrichment plant at Pelindaba, Koeberg Nuclear Power Station in the Western Cape, the Nuclear One project, and the helium test facility for PBMR. The Atomic Energy Corporation of South Africa established the uranium enrichment plant known as UCOR in 1970, with the aim of enriching uranium on a commercial scale. DCD Group subsidiary, VCOR, built the prototype enrichment plant in 1971. And in 1975, built and erected the commercial enrichment plant at Pelindaba near Pretoria. The Koeberg Power Station, commissioned in 1984, was South Africa's first and to date only pressurized water reactor nuclear power plant. DCD manufactured the foundation bed plates, pressure vessels, aluminium vessels and spent fuel vessels. Nuclear One was intended to be a fleet of approximately 10 nuclear power stations planned for completion by 2025. The technology frontrunners for the project were Areva and Westinghouse. As a potential local partner and preferred local supplier for specific components, Heavy Engineering's capabilities were accredited and its quality management systems audited and accredited by international nuclear specialists. The procurement process on this project was terminated by Eskom in 2008 as nuclear development in South Africa was temporarily halted. In 2008, DCD manufactured the Core Unloading Device, or CUD, pressure vessels and valve blocks for the fuel handling system on the Pebble Bed Modular Reactor's helium test facility at Pelindaba. The Core Unloading Device withstood a hydrostatic pressure test of 14 megapascals for 30 minutes and conformed to the ASME 8 pressure vessel code. This was the first component of its kind to be manufactured in South Africa by an all-South African team. The Core Unloading Device was designed by Westinghouse Electric South Africa, and DCD was praised for its part in this noteworthy accomplishment. In 2011, the DCD Group invests 35 million rand into a public benefit organization. Through this initiative, the group aims to provide the industry with a skills base by creating a skills pool surplus to its own requirements. In addition to creating opportunities for previously disadvantaged individuals, the public benefit organization also supplies funding for schools, educational initiatives for schools and communities, bursaries, technical training and enterprise development. With its foundation of expertise in the energy sector, DCD Heavy Engineering has both the capacity and the capability to lead the local manufacturing industry for the nuclear sector. The company is prepared to invest where real opportunities exist, both in the expansion of its facilities and infrastructure, as well as the development of skills for the industry. If you are interested in partnering with DCD Heavy Engineering, please call +27 16 428 0000 or visit the website at www.dcd.co.za.